talk about the Bollinger Band, one of the most popular, I would maybe even say liked indicator, volatility indicators among traders. Indicator that helps to visualize different phases of the market, when the market expands, when the market contracts, when we are in a sideways, and when it is likely to explode. So let's take a look, where do you find this indicator and how can you use this indicator? Under the indicator sections of volatility, just choose the Bollinger Bands, which by default comes with the application of 20 periods. Source is the close, but also pay attention to the standard deviation, which is 2 by default. Many traders love to shift it to 3 and 4 to play with wider range, broader view of the deviation, but 2 is by default. You can, of course, choose the visibility, style of the lines, as well as the thickness, and you can also, of course, choose the color which you would like, visibility on what time frames and chart types it would be available, and levels if you would like to add. Click OK, you will add that to the chart, and here is the Bollinger Band. So there are several ways to use that, but first of all, the Bollinger Band consists of 3 lines. The midline, which is the moving average of 20, as it was by default, and positive and negative deviations that we will see on the Bollinger Band. By default, again, the deviation applies with the factor of 2. You can expand it, of course, and then you would get broader view and levels. So there are several ways to use the Bollinger Band. The most common one is when the price expands, like in that case you can see, and it's wider than the average. That means the market has higher volatility and stronger momentum. And when it shrinks, like starts to happen here, this goes down and this one starts to go up, it starts to shrink, and then you can see the distance between the upper and lower band is very narrow. That means we are very likely entering more ranging condition consolidation and smaller, of course, volatility there. But the good part is that once this one is shrinking and going like a bottle, imagine the bottle, right? And then at some point it explodes when the price goes convincingly above or below the Bollinger Band, and the band expand. That means we are very likely to see the price moving in a direction. Sometimes you can see face false signs, but this is a very strong technical sign traders love to use. Another thing is traders love to do is when the price touches the opposite band, they expect to see reversals. Of course, that doesn't happen all the time. It's not a rule of thumb that if it touches the opposite band, it means it goes to the lower. However, it does help to understand when you are out of a normal zone, which is in between the ranges, and the longer it finds itself out of the zone, the stronger the probability the price will retrace back inside the normal zone of the bands.